How's it going, guys? I'm here with the Marvel's Avengers video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to complete the future Wasteland mission chain. So getting right into it, step 1 is all going to be in the new Wasteland region. So the first thing you're going to do is to defeat 500 enemies, second, open 25 strong boxes, and third, defeat 75 enemies with takedowns. As soon as you land in this region, just be sure to press up on the D-pad to activate tactical awareness so that it makes it easier for you to locate these strong boxes. Next one up is the takedowns, and I would recommend raising the difficulty for this just so that you can pull off as many takedowns as you possibly can on a single enemy. After you're done with all that, you're now on to step 2. This step says to complete the You in Funeral mission. You can find this mission in the future Wastelands region. Once you finish the mission, you should be on step 3. This step requires you to complete 2 of the new Maestro villain sectors. The first one is the Symphony in a Gamma Key, and the second is the Days of Anger. Symphony in a Gamma Key is within Human Alliance faction, so you can either talk to Sarah Garza or use the terminal post. Days of Anger is with the Shield faction, so you could talk to Allison Morales or once again go to one of its terminal posts. Now before I continue, there is an issue regarding this exact step right here, and that is players not being able to obtain both the Maestro villain sectors. So you could go up to one of the terminals or talk to one of the faction leaders and they'll have something else in return for the daily villain sectors. So you're going to have to wait the next day and the next day, maybe even a week for it to refresh to the exact one so you get those exact villain sectors. Sadly for me, I had to wait a week, but there is a solution for this that may or may not work. It's not 100% guaranteed. Maybe for you it will be, but you know, I had to wait a week. So just go to your console settings and go to your network settings. Then from there, just turn your console offline, and this should also work on the PS4 and PS5. Then from there, you can go back and check, and for me, luckily, after a week or two, it finally spawned in for me, so thankfully, I was able to complete this and get this video made. Both of them will be located in the future Wastelands region, and they're pretty much the same mission type. You know, you defeat Maestro Hulk. It's the same layout, same system, but just different dialogue. Finally, after all that mess, step 4 is the last one. So in this one, you pretty much have to defeat all of the villain sector enemies, and that includes Maestro, Taskmaster, Abomination, Warship, and the Warbot. Here in the Eastern Seaboard region, you can find Taskmaster and Abomination's villain sectors. But also one thing to keep in mind is to be sure to check the faction leader or the terminal post for just a random villain sector to complete that's a lower difficulty. There's also another mission regarding Abomination that works as well and doesn't have to be a villain sector. You can find this in the Utah Badlands region, and it is Hulk's last iconic mission, Heart of the Monster. In the Pacific Northwest region, you can find both the Warship and Warbot villain sectors. For Maestro, you don't have to do his villain sectors again to complete this. If you don't want to, of course you can, but to me this is honestly probably the best option, and that is to press the D-pad up to change the operation to Future Imperfect. Then from there, go to the Future Wastelands region and select the last campaign mission, Future Imperfect. As you see in this footage here, I did the Warship villain sector last, so once you've completed everything else, you defeated everyone, you will finally unlock the Void Tech Transponder Major Artifact. The first one here says Particle Accelerator, and that increases the amount of particle damage dealt with any attack by 30%. Second is Pim Particle Ionizer. This increases the duration of active particle status effects by 6 seconds. And the last one summons Hank Pym to attack enemies with particle damage. Here's what happens whenever you summon Hank Pym.
I got your back, Avengers. Take cover! My AI could have handled that. Next time I might just take a nap.
Anyways, I hope you guys found that helpful, and if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, be sure to leave it a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.